What's up, everybody? Let's turn this down. Anyways, I made the last two videos that I also posted today around 7 o'clock. And it's 9:47 now when I am recording this. So, I am on to Death School, the last one I'm going to be doing. And of course, language is English by the same owners. And girl, if you're watching this and you're the owner, those girls right now, those are like the cutest. Like every single anime girl I've seen in the last like my ghost girlfriend and all that crap. I'm just picking Jacob because that's the one that comes to mind. Oh my god, they're so cute! Oh my god, girl, she's not her. Sorry, but you know. They're so adorable! They're all my favorite, and I love her hair. They're all my favorite. I'm gonna cry, they're so cute! I don't want any of them to die. Please don't kill them. Please don't kill them. Oh my god. I swear, if you kill any of them, I'm going... But the favorite of mine is the pink-haired girl, the gray-haired girl, and the black-haired girl. So I'll show you when they pop up. Those three are my actual favorites. The rest, I don't really care for. I'm sorry. Okay. Another day of school. Sometimes feels like I do the same things over and over and over. Why the long face, Jacob? Ray, she's my favorite. And then the black-haired girl and the pink-haired girl is also my favorite. I think they're the three main characters, but I'm not quite sure. And I'm going to try and save every single one of them because, girl, they're the cutest! Oh, good morning, Ray. I was just thinking about how our lives are always so repetitive. I just want something exciting or cool to happen. I just want something exciting or cool to happen. Ideally, before graduation. Anxious for graduation already? We still have over a year to go. Then, we'll just get jobs and keep doing the same thing day after day. Sheesh, what made you so cynical this morning? Sorry. She folds her arms and fixes me with a serious stare. As your class president, I think I'm supposed to give you a rousing speech after furthering your education for the sake of your future, but as your best friend. Yes? She abruptly drops the attitude demon and shakes her head. I'll say, you're probably focusing too much on classes. Huh? If all you do is study and work, of course it'll start feeling repeated. You need to take some time to yourself to just relax. What should I say? We should hang out after school. I'm always up for that. Anything in particular you had in mind? Maybe we could go to the park. Sure, consider it a deal. The park has always been one of our favorite places. I figured that would get her attention. Ray and I have been best friends ever since we were kids. That didn't change going into high school. Her hairstyle, though, girl, it's the cutest. I love it. Oh my god, her hairstyle and her is just everything. I'd love for these anime characters to go to my school. They're adorable. Our interests sometimes take us into different directions, but we're still close. Talking to Ray is one of the best parts of my day. Maybe it doesn't matter that things are a little repetitive at times. There are a lot of good things to look forward to after all. Still though, sometimes it feels like our lives will never change. Teacher, why do they black out? Are they unimportant people are the black people that don't show like their whole self? See how the teacher is black? Is it the least important characters? I don't know. Maybe they got lazy and didn't want to design a character. Class, we have a new student today. I'd like you all to welcome Miyoko, who just transferred to our school. Oh my god, she's my second favorite. She's the second favorite, the black-haired chick. That's what I was talking about. Thank you. She looks nervous. She must not be like being in front of people. Please, take a seat anywhere you like. Miku brushes her hair away from her face and looks around the class. Finally, she sits down at an empty desk alongside of me. Hi, it's good to meet you. I'm Jacob. Welcome to our class, Miyoko jumps and stares at us. She draws back as if afraid of something. Sorry, did I startle you? No, it's nothing. She still seems a little spooked, but she straightens her hair, shoulders, and gets out a folder from her backpack. It looks like it contains her schedule. She must be even shyer than I thought. I feel bad for her. I hope she adjusts soon. When homeroom ends, I stand up to go to my next class as usual, but Miyoko is staring at the door as if she doesn't know what to do. Now I'm actually a little worried. Hey, would you like me to show you around? Oh yes, that would be helpful. Good job, Jacob. Don't worry. If you're late for our next class, I'll explain what happened. Thanks. The cafeteria is down the hall in this direction. It should say on your schedule when you have lunch. Now, our next class has 3 floors. You might expect the classrooms to be organized in some way, but they really aren't. Don't worry, you'll get used to it. I continue talking about the arrangement of classes until I realize Miyoko isn't following me anymore. Miyoko? She stopped several feet back, staring into one of the rooms. I'm sorry, guys, if I'm pronouncing Miyoko. I think it's Meiko. Or Miyoko. I don't know. I'm just going to keep saying Miyoko. It's something. From the corner of the empty room, someone is staring back at us, their face twisted with fury. What? I step forward to get a closer look, then blank. There's no one there. Did you see it? I thought I saw something, but it must have been a trick of the light. No, there's something here, something dark. Dark? I sense darkness in the school. How should I respond to Miyoko's strange statement? What does that mean? I don't have the words to explain it. If you could sense it like I do, you'd understand. It's strong. I sense it everywhere. It's been distracting me ever since I got here. But what do you mean by darkness? Some sort of negative force. I see. Well, that's ominous. I'm sorry. It's okay, but do you want to continue the tour? Oh, yes, thank you. Follow me. I led her through the halls and she trails after me. Those big doors over there lead out into the courtyard, and if you take this hallway all the way down, you'll reach the gymnasium. Then if you take the other hall... Jacob? I stop and look at her. She raises her trembling finger and points at something over my shoulder. I spin around. There's nothing there, but the hair on the back of my neck prickles all. What was that all about? I don't know what it was. I can still feel it, though. It's here somewhere. She's making fun of me, right? This is a joke, right? Look, if this is a joke, it's not very funny. No, it's not. I'm sorry. I really should get to class. Thank you for the tour. You're welcome, but... She steps past me, clutching her schedule against her chest as she walks down the hallway. I follow her, unsure if I should say something or not, but at last she looks down at her schedule and enters one of the classrooms. Thank God, I'd like to help her, but she was starting to give me the creeps. Relieved, I continue on toward my next class as well. You made it. Yeah, although I wasn't sure I would. Huh? Miyoko kept saying odd things. I know I said I wanted a break from the monotony, but this is not what I had in mind. She seems strange. You can say that again. Who are we talking about again? It's about the new girl. What? You two have met Miyoko already? I saw her on my way into school this morning. She said some pretty weird things to me, then just wandered off. She's creepy. I'm sure she's not that bad. She's probably just nervous because she's new in the school. Yeah, you don't talk bad about somebody. They might give you the creep, but you don't talk bad about them behind their back. Well, maybe. If there's anyone who can get Mitsuri to change his mind about something, it's I. The two of them make a good pair. Ray claps her hands together and gives us all both firm looks. Now, it's not good to gossip about your classmates. Besides, it's almost time for the class to begin. Good thing you're here to keep us in line. It's what I do. She is just looking so cute, though. I'm sorry, she is. When lunch arrives, Miyoko is once again drifting through the cafeteria with her lunch like she doesn't know where to go. Her gaze lands on me, and she walks over to sit with me and Ray. May I sit here? Sure, of course. Thank you. Have you been finding your way around okay? Yeah, thank you again for the tour. No problem. I'm getting used to the darkness, too. Darkness? I've always thought it was pretty bright in the classrooms. Not that sort of darkness. A deep, creeping darkness, building up in the school. I just can't tell where it's coming from. Jacob, do you know what she's talking about? What should I say? She senses evil in our school. At least it's the closest I can come to figuring out what she's trying to say. Evil? I know some of the classmates aren't the nicest people, but it's general. I think our school's pretty good. Miyoko? I don't know if evil is the right word. Negativity, destruction. But is it evil? Those things sure sound like evil to me. Maybe so. There's nothing to be afraid of. How can you say that? You just need to look at the world logically. Superstition can only hurt you if you let it get into your head. I wish I could believe that. Look out! We both turn around. Some of the older students have started an argument. And a moment later, someone throws a milk carton that misses its mark and flies straight towards us. Right, Ray catches it. Keep your garbage to yourself. She tosses the carton into the trash, shaking her head, then turning back to us. How did you know they were going to throw it this way? I just knew. How is it possible? She must have just noticed something super subconsciously, right? All the same, it makes me even more uncomfortable about her strange behavior during the tour. Well, as I was about to say, if there's anything you're worried about, you can always come to us. Yeah, they'll definitely see when, everything happens at night. That's right, Ray's the head of our class, so she's your go-to person if you have a trouble and you don't want to ask a teacher. Jacob, can you also be helpful at least some of the time? Hey! You two are good friends, aren't you? Yeah, we've been friends since we were little kids. I'm glad. I hope nothing bad happens to the two of you. Thanks? What are some of the things you do for fun? Oh, there are lots of fun things. It might seem like a small town, but once you know where to look, thanks to Ray explaining fun things to do in school and around town, the conversation shifts back towards normal topics for the rest of the lunch. But I can't quite shake my unease. Phew, talking to Miyoko was a trip. I wonder which class of our classmates she's scaring now. What happened to not wanting gossip? Sorry, you're right. I'm not setting a very good example, am I? She runs a hand through her hair, then adopts a bright smile. So, what are you doing after classes? just going to pretend the whole thing with Miyako didn't happen, huh? Fine, I'll play along. The literature club meets today, so I'll be there for about an hour. Great, I have some class business to take care of, and I should be able to finish up in an hour or so, too. Why don't we meet up in the courtyard once we're both finished? That sounds good to me. Whew. This just tires me. After my final classes for the day, I head to the classroom where the literature club meets. Several extracurricular activities are held after school. Extracurricular activities are held after school, although they aren't all on the same days. Oh my God, she's also my favorite. Hey Jacob, how did your day go? It was interesting. I have a lot of homework to do though. I'm sure you'll breeze through it in no time. I don't know about that. She leans back and rocks her chair so that only 2 legs on the ground, her arms folded behind her head. Just write down the first thing that comes into your mind. That's what I do. Why am I not surprised? An upperclassman Natsumi really should be setting a better example for the rest of us, but she doesn't. Nevertheless, talking to her is always like a breath of fresh air. Her light-hearted attitude is infectious. It's hard to stay gloomy when she's around, even on a day that's weird as this. Hey, sorry I'm late. Natsumi lets her chair fall into a normal position again and gives him a skeptical look. You're what? 1 minute late? Besides, Saki isn't here yet either. I had to ask the teacher a question after class, so I didn't get out of there as quickly as usual. Natsumi meets my gaze and rolls her eyes. Akira is always pretty punctual. I wouldn't be surprised if he times these things down to the second. He's pretty much Natsumi's opposite. Hey everyone. Great, we're all here now. We're all deciding on our next book today, right? That's right, we'll be voting on which book we should read this coming month. Here are the books you have to pick from. She brings out 2 books and tosses them towards us. Don't throw the books. He catches one and I catch the other. One of the thicky fantasy novels, while the second is a horror novel with creepy symbols drawn all over the cover. Since I picked the 2 nominees, you 3 get to vote. Which book should I vote for? The horror novel. Me too. You guys are going to make me read a horror novel? What did I ever do to you? Don't be like that. It'll be fun, I promise. You might enjoy it if you give it a chance. I'll be too stressed out to enjoy it. Hey. Sorry, Akira. Try not to let the book get to you too much. If it's going to be a problem, you don't have to read it. No one is required to participate in our discussions. We can talk about this after the meeting if you want. Thank you. Natsumi might not care about her classes too much, but when it comes to a situation like this, she always does her best to make sure no one feels left out. Then we have our book picked for next month. You can find copies in the library. I'll be sure to pick up a copy before our next meeting. Great, now there are a few things we have left to discuss to wrap up our previous book. We spend the rest of the club meeting discussing the conclusion of the month's book, which was a romantic novel. As our meeting draws near to an end, the hair on the back of my neck prickles. I look toward the door, but no one is there. Strange. You okay? Yeah, I just felt like someone was watching me. It might have been my imagination. I can't help but think back to the incident with Miyako outside the classroom. I could have sworn someone was in there. Weird. Well, I guess it's about time to wrap things up. Wait, I just remembered something else I wanted to say about the book. Sorry. Don't worry about it. No one will mind waiting a few minutes to listen to you, will they? Not at all. I'd rather much leave as soon as possible, but I try to force the feeling away. It's fine with me. Okay, I was just saying about the heroine and how she changes in the last chapter. As Saki talks, I can barely focus. Suddenly, I want nothing more than to get out of there and meet up with Ray so we can leave. And I thought that was really an important part of the story. You're right, there's a defined character arc there. Wasn't there some symbolism related to that in the first chapter? All the way back in the first chapter, really? Yeah, I'm sure of it. Let's take a look. As everyone flips back the book to find that part in the first chapter, I glance at the clock. We should have stopped 10 minutes ago. I can't stand it any longer. Sorry, but do you guys mind if I leave? Oops, we went over time, didn't we? Sorry about that. If there's anything you need to be, how should I answer? I'm meeting up with Ray. Oh, gotcha. Better not leave your girlfriend waiting. What? She's not my girlfriend. We're just friends. Really, huh? I would have thought you ended up dating by now. No, just friends. Haha. Forget I said anything. Then go on. Get on out here. Thanks. See you all next morning. See ya. Oh my god, I'm so tired. With classes over for more than an hour now, and most clubs already finished meeting, the halls are deserted. I wonder if Ray's waiting for me out in the courtyard, or if she gave up and went home. It feels strange to walk through the nearly empty school. I hurry to my locker and get together my books as quickly as I can. From down the halls, I hear distant chatter as Nasumi and the others leave the classroom. They must have finished up the book. I put everything in my locker and pack up and shut my locker. I'll be more happy than to get out of here. Out in the courtyard, a cold breeze whips through me and makes me shiver. I look around, the courtyard is deserted. Ray, are you out here somewhere? There's no response. Even though I still have the nagging sense that I shouldn't linger, I take a quick trip around the courtyard anyway, looking around the sides of the building. Ray's nowhere to be seen. I guess she really did go home without me. The realization fills me with a mix of feelings. Hurt that she didn't want to wait for me, guilt that I kept her waiting for so long, but above all, relief that I can get out of here. As soon as I get home, I'll send Ray a message asking her if she wants to meet up after all. If not, we can always do it another day. I pause as I remember I never got the book from the next meeting of the lunch truck, but I shake the thought away. There will be plenty of time for that tomorrow. I hurry straight for the exit, only to slam straight into something. Ouch! I lift a hand to my arching nose and blink out at nothing. The exit looks clear just like always. Whatever I ran into, it was nothing now. Huh? I took a cautious step forward, but the progress is blocked. I can't move any further, even though I can see out into the street. This doesn't make any sense at all. As impossible as it seems, I can't deny what I've encountered. An invisible way is blocking my path. An invisible wall? Does this mean I'm trapped on the school grounds? Is this why I felt like something was wrong? What about the darkness Miyoko sends? Find out in the next chapter. Man. Whew. And all 6 of them are trapped? Whew. Okay, so my breath is taken away from me. I talked for 23 minutes straight. Now I'm going to see if it saved, because I'm pretty sure it saves, but I'm not quite sure. I want to make sure that it saved. We're all good. Oh my god. Okay, so stay safe, everybody. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys have a great, I don't know. Anyways, bye guys. Safe travels if you're going anywhere. Make sure not to get the coronavirus. Bye.